Your host, I like that. All right, guys, thank you very much, and thanks for coming back. It was this last half, as we used to say in rowing, we're pushing for the finish line for today. We got a couple great speakers, and you're going to enjoy them. We got a couple other things to show off and have fun with, and we'll end with a little bit of a surprise that we've put together and had some fun with. I think you guys will enjoy that. I do have one real housekeeping item, and that is if somebody lost something, there's been a couple things identified. The staff with the headsets and the Opus staff here, just see them and they'll help you out. I know there was something that somebody was missing, and I think they can help you out. Anyway, we're pushing for the finish line, and I apologize for the fire alarm, the voiceovers, and all of that, but we made it okay. When we talked about a sold-out audience, we also knew that lunch was going to be a bit of a crunch time, but it looks like we did pretty good during that. So anyway, let's get on with the show here. And I want to start with a video. Again, this is another one of the Show Your Magento Passion videos, and this is done by Guido Jensen. And Guido, you're somewhere here, aren't you? Yeah, I think he's here somewhere. All right, well, he's going to miss his own show today then. Let's go ahead and roll that. Magento is just fantastic, and we really are enjoying that. We've got a couple great speakers, and we're going to start with Naveed Anwar. He's a senior director at PayPal, and Naveed, we decided we'd bring Naveed up here for his deep expertise. Go back a slide, please. Go back a slide. 2. There we are. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. We're okay. Okay, these are different than that. All right, now we're good. So we decided we'd bring up Naveed for a couple of reasons. He's got deep expertise in mobile commerce. He heads up the PayPal X Developer Network, and it's a pretty interesting large deal that PayPal has put together. And we wanted him to come share his point of view about both mobile commerce and what they're doing there. Also, PayPal, as you know, is a very, very good strategic partner of ours, and we were thrilled to have Naveed come join us. So let's welcome to Imagine, Senior Director of PayPal X Developer Network, Bald Geek, or Naveed Anwar.
First of all, I am really excited to be over here, especially I'll be negotiating a little bit with Bob for our conference, which comes in this fall. It's really a tough slot to come right after lunch, right after everyone has had a break and has networked, they want to go home. And Blake set the bar pretty high this morning, so I'm going to try to see if I can get through with some vision and strategy that we think is going to really define this market. My name is Naveed Anwar. I run PayPal's developer network, and my passion is to really build communities. I've done that twice in the past, first at Netscape. I worked at Netscape before it got acquired by AOL. I ran the Netscape Developer Network as well as the AOL Developer Network. And this afternoon, it's all about you. Roy and team, congratulations on all the work that you guys have accomplished. It's about this community who, over the last 3 years, have become one of the largest and most visible e-commerce community and has some amazing accomplishments. This is not about us. It's about you, the developers, the entrepreneurs, and the community which will shape the next wave of e-commerce innovation. So give yourself a round of applause. So as Blake validated for us this morning, physical buying behavior continues to change. And the e-commerce market is huge. It's an $800 billion market here in the US. Let me repeat that, $800 billion. Amazingly, with all the e-commerce innovation that has taken place over the last 15 years, it's still a very small sliver of the pie that people have been able to tap into. This means that we, in this world of e-commerce, have a tremendous opportunity for moving transactions from an offline state to an online state. So how do we do this? Looking at the phenomenal growth and the opportunity, it's no secret mobile will play a huge role. In 2013, there will be more people accessing the internet through their phones than they did through their desktops in 2006. Mobile phones are increasingly becoming the main way consumers will browse the internet. Who in this room has a smartphone? For all the folks who didn't raise their hands, please meet Bob. He's going to provide you with a smartphone after the main presentations are over. Who knew when the iPhone came out that the adoption rate of that will be faster than the browser? I used to run the community at Netscape and thought, hey, the browser growth was really amazing, but iPhone really put it to shame. Some market research over here. During a typical day, a consumer research report shows that how people spend their time. 84% of them browse the internet at home. 74% waiting in lines. 64% of us browse at work. But what's really interesting is though using a phone standing in a line makes sense, but when we all go home, where there's a faster internet connection, where there's another device available, we still end up using our mobile phones. Consumers with smartphones did twice as much shopping, banking, and consume double the entertainment. I'll let this slide build out a little bit. For everything that we do on our phone, we do more when there's an app for it. You all have come a long way since 2007, when the fastest growing app on the Apple Store was iPhone. Since then, people have really built amazing applications. The future of payments is in the hands of the developers. McKinsey estimates the global payment market is a $30 trillion opportunity. According to Generator Research, 490 million people will spend $1 trillion a year in mobile economy by 2014. That's not too far away. And as the wallet that you carry in your pocket is becoming virtual, so are the ways to access it. We've seen some of this phenomena really take up last year as we released our mobile payment libraries at PayPal. One of the applications which was launched at the ISO Dev Camp, which is when the iPad came out, was iConcession Stand. Talk about going to a football game or a baseball game and not ever leaving your seat and being able to order your hot dogs or chili garlic or whatever you want right from your seat. There's another company that we've been doing an experiment with, is a company called Bling Nation. I have a RFID tag over here on my phone, and this is nothing, just merely a combination of our PayPal account with the Bling tag, which allows me to tap and go and make a payment. We ran an experimentation of this at Stanford with the students and really showed good growth over there. As Blake mentioned this morning, that they're taking their inspiration from Vince Camuto. We too at PayPal have seen a phenomenal growth in mobile transactions. From having 0 transactions in 2005, we've steadily grown to 24 million in 2008, 140 million in 2009, and 750 million in 2010. And our prediction is, in 2011, we'll cross 1.5 billion. Thousands of our PayPal X community members ask for simplifying payments, options, and our partnership with Magento in the community, in the mobile space, in the enterprise, and now with Go is making it simple. Merchants don't need to worry about payment infrastructure. They don't need to provision services in advance. It's the utility computing at its best. And it's the perfect companion to Magento as we consider this as table stakes. So it's the platform innovation that you will be able to create through this APIs, through the plugins, and through the skins that you have been writing and customizing it, is what's really going to make it successful. Talk about a brain-dead simple integration. The checkout experience through the browser or the mobile app, PayPal is available over there. You guys can use it. It's been used quite a bit right now. And I'm sure a lot of you have thought about this. There are several opportunities in local, social, and mobile world. And it's literally changing the way that people shop and do commerce. And you all are in the middle of this and are going to help define this going forward. Mobile really blurs the lines between offline and online. Transactions made today via text, buy stuff on the go, check balance, send payments and receive money, is that considered to be online or offline? It's neither. It's mobile. Barcode scanners like Milo and Red Laser make online comparison shopping with good results that people can buy in an offline state. And take us for an example. Our Send Money application on the iPhone or on the Android allows you to send money to anyone virtually with an email address. It gives you an opportunity now to transact in 190 countries with over 24 currency. And transactions like this have grown over 140% in just the last 8 months. As Meg also mentioned, that what they're trying to do at Nordstrom is to avoid people standing in lines. Does this picture look familiar during shopping season? Or the second one, where Apple thinks that they've solved it by having people walk up to a person and finish the transaction. Is that really the solution? Why can't we complete the transaction right from our phone and just walk out of the store? Mobile is in the forefront of tackling very fundamental problems which are out with the POS systems, as well as the way that people are completing transactions. What mobile payments will do is really bridge these systems together. People talk about having NFC is the way to do transaction, but really, replacing a swipe with a tap doesn't solve anything. My wife loves to swipe at stores, but if she still has to tap by going to someone at a counter, that doesn't solve anything. Where the mobile growth will come is when people are able to order something on the phone, don't even need to stand in line, and just pick out and walk away from there. This is where the future is, and you guys will help define that future and really shape this industry. When you get into the local space, another aspect of it is that people are offering more and more options and engagements and trying to find ways of really acquiring customers. Look at Facebook, look at Koala, look at Foursquare. Just last night, I checked at the Share Hotel. They like giving cupcakes at night before you go to sleep. I checked in using my Foursquare application, and I got a coupon of buying cupcakes from downstairs. Now that's pretty amazing. They get you enticed, they get you engaged by a free cupcake, and let you gain some pounds before you leave from there. Walking in a grocery store and trying to find a coupon book so that you can get the best deal, so that my wife won't yell at me of why did I buy the chips for $5 when the coupon said $2. Wouldn't it be great if I could just bring up a phone and see all the coupons that were available? And even have someone deliver those at my house so that I don't have to walk outside doing grocery shopping. Augmented reality is really making this possible. Now when we talk about social commerce, it's a new phenomenon, whether it's called F-commerce or group buying. There are several more aspects to social commerce than those product discovery, promotions, recommendations to customers, really engaging those people. And as more and more people are becoming social, and yes, 500 million plus is what Facebook is stating, retail stores, both online and offline, really need to get social. So you might be wondering, fine, you're telling me all this, but where's the money? I mean, I can't really draw a picture which would show the opportunities, but this, what you see over here, is what my mind tells me. But the opportunity is huge. If you look at where we are right now and where this industry is going, it's a $5 trillion opportunity, and who knows how big this pie is and how you guys can help dip into that pie. For this to really materialize, customers need a wallet in the cloud from which they can access their money online, offline, and through an access device such as a mobile phone. That's what PayPal is. PayPal is a cloud service of money and payment management. In fact, PayPal is the original commerce cloud service. PayPal provides you e-commerce. It gives the community, it gives the infrastructure, and tools needed to help shift buyers from offline to online. The future really begs a lot of questions, and I don't know what we'll talk about at the next Imagine conference. But if there was some way to listen to this conversation, and we will have that at the next Magento conference, I would be completely shocked. Who knows? Maybe by the next time you all come over here, one of you guys might have created an identity application which will make it easier for all of us to go through LAX. And it's just the beginning. As more and more opportunities appear ahead of us, let us know what you need. We can't do this alone. At PayPal, we reserve 30% of our roadmap based on community feedback. You are smack in the middle of this. The Magento PayPal platform is just the foundation, but your innovation is the future of commerce. That's why we are here today. Thank you, and have a great day.